So we're going to do some exploration on the Star Citizen ship Star Runner. Here I've got it in Blender. And also here we're looking at it within Star Citizen. So we're going to be going backwards and forths between this and this. So yeah, let's kind of go through it and break it down and see what we can learn from it. Now, if there's a ship that you want me to look at, let me know in the comments below and see if I can get it. Maybe I'll actually purchase it in-game as well. But you got to let me know which ship to be looking at. Also tell your friends and subscribe. Now, walking up to the ship, this first landing gear. Love the interior around this. Let's go ahead and just do a quick breakdown of it. If you're in Blender, we can press spacebar and I can type in walk navigation, and then I can use my WASD keys to move around. So in here is these cool patterns in here that's giving so much depth. And if we have a look in Star Citizen and here, awesome. However, if I press tab to go into edit mode and we select here, oh wait, how about you actually select the mesh first? There we go. We can see that this is actually a texture. Jumping into shading, let's go period key. Where is it? There we go. We've got those faces selected. Over here in the UV editor, that is what that texture looks like. And that's what's being corresponded into a game. I am starting to take all these workflows just to give that little bit of extra depth, but this here was something that really surprised me coming in. And also the list of kind of like all these decals in here, like these screw ones. If we have a look, where's that? There it is. And then even here as well. Now, I did do a video probably about a week or two ago around baking decals. There'll be a link in the description for that. Go check that out. But it's more wanted to show that off because that actually blew my mind quite a bit. Now, one thing through the back here that I was actually walking around was the door or the floor of the door. I'm gutted that that mesh isn't there because I really wanted to see how much of that was decals. But kind of looking in-game, I've got a feeling most of that mesh was decals. Over here on the left-hand side, you can kind of see that, you know, there is a bit of an extrude, but I reckon the rest of it's just decals galore. Now actually going into the interior of the ship, we can see over here on the right-hand side, this beautiful wall. Let's just navigate to that. The lighting's very dark in Blender. Let me just quickly add in a light. Shift A. Light. In Blender, looking at this in Blender, looking at this a little bit more closely, in Blender, we can kind of break down to see what the actual mesh looks like. So if I go into solid mode, good speaking, we can just see if I were to click on this, this now selects all the interior mesh. Let's go into edit mode. And then we can actually see that this is just most of the decals. Now, something I'm trying to grasp with is because we're not using this as a game engine, should I be really concerned about using decals or should I just be hard surface modeling it? One thing I did notice though, and it's not showing up here internally, it's actually externally, but we'll talk about that one a little bit later, is where is the mesh actually joining? We can see down along this groove here, if we look at it in the game, that they are actual separate pieces. Well, not necessarily separate pieces, but there is some hard surface modeling in there. And this idea in here is actually what I've taken over into my spaceship. So if we come and have a look at this ship that we've been building over on live stream. So let me just come in, started to try and implement that thinking around putting decals. And so if we actually were to go into rendered mode, we can see how I've added in those extra details here, like the bolts, the little stickers in here. I think these squares are actually hard surface mesh. But then over here on the wall, we've got decals here. This one over here is pretty prevalent. We've got kind of like a floor plane that's decal. So I'm trying to take those learnings that I'm gaining from Star Citizen ships or modeling techniques or texturing techniques and trying to bring them in here just to give that little bit of extra depth. But walking through the ship, we come over into kind of like the cabin quarters. Really love the layout of this bed. And especially the nook. or the nook and cranny, I guess, whatever you want to call it, of where the actual bed is sitting. So if we jump over into Blender and we try and get to the space, is it this way? Here we go. Once again, the modeling is just, I know it's not simple, but it is simple, and the texturing does so much of the stinking work. So let's click on that. Let's go into rendered mode and we'll see that it's super dark in here. Awesome. But we can start seeing similarities in what these textures are actually doing. So we've got the paneling texture along here. So if I were to, can I select that? Nope, let's go into solid mode. And if we were to select that, come over into shading, come over here, we can see how we have that edge. That is absolutely awesome. Go admit though, I do have to admit though, this door is pretty interesting and it's pretty cool. I might have to steal that idea. I also love the way that this door animates. How it's got multiple parts that kind of move together. I think that's great. And if we actually look at this door, we can see most of the decals, even without really looking at the model, or sorry, the in-game model, we can start seeing all those little things coming out of it. Now, I do want to actually click on this one here, because this decal here is the same as this decal here. So it's kind of like this half-cut section. And so if we jump over into shading, and let's come up to the top here, we can see that it's a very little piece. Very little piece. That's some good English. However, to get the bottom looking so nice, they've just stretched that center area, because at the end of the day, that center area isn't that important. And if we have a look at the original, we can see that we've got this nice outline of the decal. Of the model, but it's a decal. So we can see that line there. Now I'm trying to get a clean way of drawing a line like this. Haven't been able to work that out rather than having to manually draw something, but I will work it out. Now coming up to the cockpit of this one, we can see how simple it is. We've got two screens in front of us, controller. To the left of us, we've got another screen, and then we've got kind of like the center console for both pilots on the right-hand side. Nice and simple. Now, it is super unfortunate that the inside here doesn't match the game, which is really annoying, but we can see that where the console would be here, and then we've got this whole center bit as well. There are no buttons. However, if we do jump into rendered view, I'm just going to plop in a light here just so we can see this a little bit better. And we can see just the decals here. I'm just still blown away at the decals. And so this is definitely something I'm going to have to take on board. Even over here on the right-hand side, if we have a look, we can see that this is all pretty much a flat plane. Oh my goodness, this is so frustrating. Now, last but not least, let's just have a quick look on the outside. You can see how much, I want to say the mesh is plain. It's not, but it is, but it's not. But then when we come into rendered mode, we can just see the details in the decals. Now, there's something I don't understand why is if I were to select kind of like this edge here, that's our decal edge. And then if I hide that, there is a cut that follows the line of that decal. So we can kind of see that line in there. A little bit faint. So I'm guessing that's there because of how they were creating these decals. They'll join the line and then be able to expand out an area. Not fully sure, but it is good to know. Oh, last but not least, this one here. So if we have a look at these kind of like grunge lines, it has given this ship so much extra character. I love the fact that they're different as well. So if we go into shading, we can actually have a look what they look like. Dirt decals, yep, selected. This is what the dirt decals look like, and that's what's being applied on the ship. I will jump back over to my one, and I have done that same exact effect and apply just kind of like streaks along the wing and also along the front section here. I think it's just given a bit of extra detail. I'm really happy with how this is turning out. This will probably end up going on Patreon. This was for the animated web series that I'm working on. This is going to be the hero ship. I still want to add some more details because if we kind of like have a look back, we can see that I think it's a bit too busy. The back section here seems okay. I reckon we could probably remove some of these parts because if we're looking at this ship as a whole, we've got a lot of large paneling, but in between the paneling, we've got giant works of art.